New information tonight on the House of Horrors in Perris. The Riverside District Attorney wants to cut off all communication between the parents and their 13 children who were rescued from captivity in their home. No phone calls, letters, or emails from jail. A hearing will be held Monday. Also, a new photo tonight of Louise Turpin. It shows her in the early stages of pregnancy with her 13th child. The Riverside Press Enterprise reports tonight all 13 children have names that begin with the letter J. We do not know the significance of that letter. Also tonight, reports the Turpins wanted to have another child. KCAL 9 Inland Empire reporter Tina Patel is live in Perris, where neighbors once again came together to pray for those 13 children. Tina.
It has been a very difficult week for people who live around here. They say they don't want their community to be defined by the actions of just two people. That's why they're trying to figure out a way to channel their pain into action.
If anybody feels moved to pray.
Neighbors came together tonight to light candles and say prayers for the 13 children still recovering in hospitals after being rescued from their Perris home earlier this week. Many are still struggling with how something so horrific could have happened so close to home.
I'm 3 doors down and I didn't have one clue. You know, very sad, very sad.
I mean, I was trained in the medical field to watch for child abuse and stuff, and there wasn't anything suspicious other than they were antisocial.
City and county leaders agree there didn't appear to be any warning signs with the Turpin family. But at a community meeting, they talked about child abuse and neglect, what to look out for, and what people should do if they suspect something is wrong.
I think neighbors are going to be more proactive in getting to know their neighbors. They're going to be looking for the telltale signs that something may be off base.
Investigators were back at the home this evening, gathering evidence around the front window, which appears to have a portion of the screen cut out. They wouldn't comment on whether that was how one of the children was able to escape the home, and they wouldn't tell us if they found anything in one of the family's cars, which they towed away. Neighbors say they will be following the case, but they say the most important thing moving forward is to become a stronger and more alert community.
In the end of the day, we're not going to be able to prevent every incident of this, but if we can even just stop one incident, I think we've been successful in bringing light to that.
I mean, I don't care if it's in our neighborhood, in any neighborhood. I never want to see any child go through this.
Now, police and social services say a lot of times people don't report suspected abuse because they don't have specific information, but they say that's okay. It's their job to investigate possible cases. They also say if people want to make reports anonymously, they can do that. That's the latest in Perris. We'll send it back to you.
Tina, thank you. We have more on the story tonight. The Turpin's dogs were apparently living much better than the children. A 1-year-old Malteses were taken to an animal shelter, and they were wearing shirts, and shelter officials say that they seem very healthy and friendly. The city of Perris is holding a raffle to adopt the 2 dogs. Anyone who is interested in adopting should contact the city of Perris between now and next Friday.